It has been from one problem to the other, one conspiracy to the other, one issue to the other, every time, now and then. She made a statement yesterday. She did not say everyone. Let me quote what she said. She said, some people came because of the grace and the gift upon daddy's life. Got it? Some came to get everything. That's not just the grace and the gift, everything. She did not say all. So you can only be guilty if you came to take all. But if you do not come to take all, your conscience satisfies you. You don't have any issue. You don't have any reason to worry. You are only worried right now. You say, why would she say that? Because you came to take all. Because you are guilty of what she said yesterday. That will make you guilty. That will make you feel bad. But if you not come to take all, you will not feel bad because she said some. None of the disciples and the evangelists would have stayed at the square until when daddy died if mommy was not a good person. Always take that to your head. If mommy did not accept anyone, none of them would have stayed there. Because no matter how weak you think she is, no matter how stupid you think she is, you were only there because you allowed you to be there. She would have troubled the husband to make sure that you're out of that place. All of you went there before her, went there after her, went there to see her with the husband, and you stayed for these numbers of years. You ate there, you lived there, and today she's a wicked person. You are the one that is wicked.
SCON, the Synagogue Church of All Nations, has raised uncountable spiritual sons and daughters. And one of them is the Man of Peace Ark, who is here to solidify the stand of Mama. In his words, he said that if Mama EVELYN Joshua was not a good woman, then all those disciples will not be in SCON till the glorious departure of Senior Prophet TB Joshua. That no matter how weak they considered her to be, she should have persuaded her husband to send them away. And to buttress Mama's point, he added, and Mama's point was plain and straight. She said some disciples came to SCON to take it all to themselves. She did not say all, but some. And if today you are guilty of what she said, it means you are bad. That they cannot hold her for their shortcomings. He continued that if we have to put ourselves in Mama's place, who do worse. That she has just lost her husband, and since from the day that she lost her husband, she has not had peace for one day. It's from one story to another, from one allegation to another, from one blackmail to another, and from one name calling to another. That she has had it enough, and she has to come to the public to make her points clear. That to some, she might have stayed quiet, but he affirms that at this point in time, he has to expose some things so we can understand. He added that when some wise men were demoted and they started holding microphones to disciples, none of us objected. We took it and that was all fine. But throughout this demotion, that some can call it humiliation, they were still in SCON until they were released by Papa Senior Prophet TB Joshua. And he can boldly say that is the reason they are doing tremendously fine. Finally, he talked on the point that some people are judging Mama, that she ought to have stayed quiet, and others think they can take her name to the mold. But we should know that she ought to do this, and not forgetting the fact that she has so many children worldwide who are solidly behind her, and one of them is himself.
So I'm causing confusion, right? When they say from the other camp, it's not causing confusion. If she didn't want anybody to stay in that church, nobody would have stayed there. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you. She's a woman, and she has a way to do that. And the husband, for the home to be in peace, daddy would have consented to her request. But she accommodated everyone for 12 years, 18 years, 10 years. Now these people are saying she's bad. She did not send anybody away. People that left because they couldn't face her. After everything, after the conspiracy and everything, they couldn't face her. That's why they left. She's a good woman. Take it to the bank. She's a good woman. Don't crucify her. She has gone through a lot. As I said, that was 1% of the entire thing. It's time for us to pray for her. Come back and speak up in truth. Say the truth. Leave sentiment out of this matter. Say the truth. If you must worship God, you must worship God in spirit and in truth. Say the way it is. Give your analysis the way it is. Bring up the analysis. Let's know. This is not even all about the disciples and evangelists. It's about all of us. Some of you have testified when you meet mommy, the warm welcome, the motherly advice and reception. You can testify to that. There's so much we'd have loved to say, but we don't want to say it. Please. We now have the evangelists going out there to spread the gospel. Nobody has issues. We have the prophet. Nobody has issues. But if you're stepping out to start your own ministry, please, don't try to make the world think that Mommy EVELYN Joshua was bad to you. That's where the problem is coming from. You're not the first person that left. Apostle John Chi left, and he's doing very well today. Christopher left. Daniel left. Harry. Why are we not getting issues from these people? When all of them were demoted, they were the one holding microphone. Daniel was now holding microphone for Yinka and Chris. Weissman, Chris, Harry, name them, all of them were serving the new evangelist, and nobody said anything about it. It was okay. Please, let's go back and learn, how did they survive? The 5 wise men survived that period until they were released by daddy. Until they were released by daddy. And that's why I'm doing very fine.
Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as a way to support the channel. We are grateful for all your efforts.